Most of the Mac users might face this difficulty of having opposite scroll direction when an external mouse is connected, which makes it difficult to use the mouse. Wouldn't it be cool if once you connect the external mouse, the scroll direction gets automatically reversed and gives you the usual feel of using mouse? So in this video, I'll show you how exactly you can do this with the use of an app called Scroll Reverser and with the help of some tweaks. So guys, welcome to Cotech by MKBJ. My name is Manik and let's jump into this. So the first thing we need to do is to download an app called Scroll Reverser. So for this, go to google.com and type Scroll Reverser and click on the first link you get and download the Scroll Reverser by clicking here. Now you see the download is finished, and I will go to show in Finder, and you see the zip file is downloaded. Now I double click it to extract it, and now you see the Scroll Reverser app is now extracted. And once I double click this app, I will say open, and you will see an icon here. You have to click it and simply enable Scroll Reverser. And now if you try to use the mouse, it will act as a regular mouse, means the scroll direction is reversed. However, we want this process to be automatic so that whenever you connect your external mouse to the Mac, this icon automatically gets loaded, and you will get the scroll direction reversed. So to do exactly that, we need to download a daemon from github.com. So you type a link here, which is github.com and /himbles, which is HIMPELES. I will give the site name in the description below. You can check out from that also. So I will type here. So let's go to this GitHub site. Now you have to click on Mac device connect daemon and simply go to code and download zip. Now the download is finished, and I will go again to show in Finder, and I will click on the zip file. Now this is extracted. Now I will double click on this folder. Now let's move on to step 3, which is setting up the daemon. Here what we are doing is we are doing some settings so that when a specific device is attached via USB to the Mac, there is some automatic action performed, and in our case it's the opening of the app Scroll Reverser, which we previously downloaded. So now head on to the GitHub page and scroll to this section called building the stream handler. But before loading these commands in the terminal window, we have to make sure that the Xcode is installed. We need not to install the whole Xcode, but only the command line tools are enough for this action. So to check whether the command line tools are already installed in your system, you can go to the terminal window and type in here Xcode dash select space dash p. So here if you get this output library developer command line tools, it means the command line tools are already installed. But if it's not there, then you can download the command line tools very easily by going to Apple developer website. So here you have to type developer.apple.com/downloads, and here you will see the list of all downloads available. Now you have to look for this command line tools for Xcode. Go to view details, and you have to download this command line tools for xcode.tmg. So I have already downloaded this, so I will not do it again. So now let's jump back to our GitHub page and try to execute these commands. So I will open the terminal window. So now before executing the command, I have to cd in the directory where our daemon is installed. So I will type cd space and open the Finder window. And you see here our the daemon master is already installed, which we installed from the GitHub page. So now we have to drag this folder to the terminal window like this and press enter. So now you are into this directory. Now make sure that in your drive there is this xpc set event handler file is available. And now we need to go back to the GitHub page and just simply copy this command. Copy this and go back to the terminal and simply paste and press enter. And now when you see the folder again, you will see that this executable file is available to us. Now let's go back to the browser, and the next step would be to place this XPC set event handler to our user local bin drive. So for this, just copy this command and go back to the terminal and paste this, press enter. So now this XPC set event handler would be copied in this drive. To check this, just press command plus space and type user/user and click on this folder and go to local bin, and you see now the XPC set event handler is copied here. Now let's get into our next step, which is getting ready this com.spoofmac.plist. So for this we head back to our folder and go to example spoof mac, and now let's open this spoofmac.plist by right clicking it and going to open with, and if you have some editor you can open that. I'm using this one, so let's open here. So this is the default code which we copied from the GitHub site. Now you see that this line we need to change because we do not want to run the spoofmac.sh, but we want to run the scroll reverser app. So we will replace this line with the scroll reverser app. So for this, let's go to the Finder first, and we downloaded the scroll reverser app in the download folder. So look into that and right click this, go to show package contents and contents, then go to Mac OS and scroll reverser. So you see the path is coming here. Now how I how we can see this path is very simple. If you are not getting this path, just go to view and just press this. So first I will hide it, and then I will show you how to turn it on again. So you have to click on this show path bar. So now once you click it, the path is available here, and now just right click this and copy scroll reverser as path name. So click on this and now head back to the our editor and just replace this line with the path we just copied. So I will paste it here. So I simply did command V, and now this path of scroll reverser app is we entered here, right? So now what next thing we have to see is that we have to fill the ID vendor and ID product of the mouse which we want to connect, right? So we have to look for the the vendor ID and product ID, and replace these values with our mouse values. So how we find these values is go to the Apple symbol here at the in the desktop, you see here, and click on about this Mac, and now you see there is a system report tab here. Just click on it and now head on to the USB. Okay, so this is my USB mouse, so I can see this USB optical mouse here, and the product ID and the vendor IDs are written here. So but the important thing is that these values are in hex decimal, so we need to convert it to integer. So for that it is very simple, just copy this value and go to Google and search for, simply you can type convert hex to decimal, yeah, and click on the first link. Now here you just simply paste the value which we just copied, and if you type convert, if you click on the convert, then you will see this value 9488. Okay, so this is the decimal value of the hex number. So simply copy this value and go back to the editor and simply replace the product ID with the value we just copied. So paste it. So this we got the product ID here. So now similarly we will go back to the system information and copy the vendor ID, copy, and then again paste it here, say convert. Now you get this value, just copy it and go back to the editor and paste the vendor ID here. And also you need to make sure that the IO provider class is IO USB device instead of PCI. So I will delete the PCI and replace it with USB. So with this, our com.spoofmac.plist is ready, and we can save it and close it. Now go back to the folder again. So I just simply go back to our example spoof.mac. So now the next thing we need to do is go back to the terminal and cd into the example spoof mac. So I type cd space and then drag this folder here. So what we are going to do is we are copying this com.spoofmac.plist into the launch daemons path and simply turn on the services there. So I will show you how to do it. Head back to our GitHub site and we can see how to copy this spoofmac.plist to the launch daemon. So this command will simply copy and don't forget to write sudo before copying it, because the launch daemons folder is basically having the root access and the user might not have the access for that. So simply write sudo and then paste and press enter. It will ask for the password, just provide it. So the next command says to change the owner of this spoofmac.plist as root. So simply copy this command and paste it here. So simply I type command V and now press enter. So this is also done. Now we have to launch the daemon. So for launching the daemon I have to copy this command. So simply copy it and don't forget to write sudo, that is very important, and paste it and press enter. So now the service is launched and now we are ready to test our external mouse by connecting to the USB. But before that we have to make sure that we have granted sufficient access to the scroll reverser and XPC stream handler. So let's check that, and to check that we have to go to settings and click on the security and privacy, and now we head on to accessibility. So as you see, the scroll reverser and XPC event handler is right now not added in the list of the apps, so we have to add it. So to do that we have to first unlock this by authenticating with the password, and now it is unlocked. So now just open the scroll reverser app in the downloads folder where we earlier downloaded it, and open this side by side and just drag the app to the security and privacy. So now scroll reverser is added, as you see, and now you have to similarly go to the XPC set event stream handler path and also drag this to the security and privacy. So I think just drag this to the security and privacy. So scroll reverser app and XPC is now added in the accessibility. Similarly you have to add it in the input monitoring. Here you just need to add the scroll reverser app. So just drag this again here. It says quit and reopen. Yeah, just click on this. So now we have granted sufficient access, and now we can close this. So now it's time to test our process. So first of all what I do is I will quit the scroll reverser app from here. So now what we want is that as soon as I connect the external mouse, so this is the external mouse. So as soon as I connect the external mouse, the scroll reverser app should automatically get popped up. So let's see this. I'm inserting the mouse and you see here. So you see the scroll reverser app is loaded. So that's very cool. This is what we wanted. I hope that you guys also make it till this point if you are following along and make it running. And here is the bonus tip that we have endless possibilities, like not only opening the scroll reverser app, but you can also open a particular website once you connect your external mouse, or even you can play a song once an external mouse is connected to the Mac. So this is a very cool feature. I hope you like the video. So do like and subscribe to my channel, and please comment if you have any doubts, and I try my best to resolve that. So see you in the next video. Bye.